Many people seem to think that you need to be a genius to do well at school, to be successful in life, or even to be multilingual. In this video, I want to dismantle this myth, drawing on insights from a new book by the psychologist Adam Grant. Maybe your child is starting school this month, or maybe you're raising your child to speak more than one language. In this video, you'll find out how you can unlock the hidden potential of any child and help them thrive. Keep watching! Welcome back to our channel and the final episode of our Back to School mini-series. We'll talk about how to nurture your child's potential, especially when it comes to language learning. Is your child going back to school this week? Share in the comments below. Mine are going back on Wednesday and I can't wait. As we dive into the school year, many parents worry about their children's academic performance or even language skills. But here's some good news. Success is not determined by natural talent. It does not depend on having an IQ of 300. It's about nurturing the hidden potential within each child, and it's no different when it comes to languages. I'll give you some practical tips on how to nurture your child's potential and help them maximize the potential. Have you noticed that as human beings and as a society, we simply worship talent and genius? We simply have this fascination with talent, especially in child prodigies. Whether it's Mozart, who was composing songs at age 5 when most kids are still learning their ABC, or whether it's Tiger Woods, who started playing golf at age 2 when most kids are still wearing nappies. The list goes on and on. Let's bring that back to language learning. One thing people often say to us when they find out that our kids are raised to be trilingual is this: wow, your kids must be so smart. No. The truth is, there's nothing special about my kids. Okay, I mean, they are super special to me and my husband, but I'm pretty sure they don't have an IQ of 300. Yet, the idea that you need to be clever or talented to excel at something or be able to speak multiple languages is so pervasive. Does it make it true though? The answer is no, according to Adam Grant, an organizational psychologist. He emphasizes that success is less about being born with talent and more about unlocking hidden potential. Counterintuitively, Grant argues that being a child prodigy can have its drawbacks because a child used to excelling from a young age is unlikely to have built up much resilience and will struggle more with failure. His advice to parents is this: instead of worrying about how and when your child will display signs of success, focus on two factors. Nurture adaptability, which Grant finds to be the ultimate core skill shared by successful people. Secondly, understand the principle of what he calls equifinality. I hope I pronounced that right. The idea that in any complex system, there are multiple routes to the same end, and in terms of kids' development, there are multiple ways of achieving success. But you might be wondering, what has all this got to do with raising bilingual children? Well, it's because all these principles apply to language learning as well. Let me share with you my top 5 tips for nurturing your child's talent and linguistic ability, inspired by insights from this book. 1. Let your child set the pace. Grant emphasizes that not all children develop at the same pace. And this insight applies perfectly to language learning too, of course. Many multilingual children may not show immediate fluency. They might be late bloomers in language acquisition. I mean, you must have noticed that even children who only speak one language, they start speaking at different times, and it's no different with multilingual children. But with the right encouragement and environment, they will get there. Be consistent, be patient, and trust the process. Tip number 2, avoid the perfection trap. Look, when you are in the bilingual parenting game, it's so easy to fall prey to the trap of striving for perfection, and worse still, the trap of comparing your child to other people's kids. I know this firsthand because, believe me, I've been there. I feel great about my kids' progress, right? Until I saw my friend's daughter speak flawless Chinese and I thought, oh, am I not doing enough? Am I doing something wrong? Etc, etc. I mean, this is literally crazy, right? Our children have totally different backgrounds. They are totally different people. So if you find yourself comparing your child to others and find yourself chasing perfection, whatever that means, please, I urge you to take a step back and celebrate your child's progress. As parents, it's easy to underestimate our children's potential or become overly critical if they don't meet our expectations. Instead of focusing on immediate success or perfection, however you define them, let's celebrate progress and persistence. Remember, it's really not about perfect grammar or flawless pronunciation from the start. Let's focus on progress over perfection. Celebrate the child's language milestones no matter how small. Each step forward is a building block for their future success and fluency. Encourage them to use their languages actively, even if they make mistakes. Cliché alert, but hey, it's all about the journey. Hi! Hello! Hello! You're going back to school tomorrow, aren't you? Yeah. Tip number 3, the importance of mentors. Looking back on your own childhood, did you have a mentor or a special teacher or a special somebody who really inspired you? Who believed in you when no one else did, who encouraged you to go for gold? Adam Grant highlights the importance of connecting kids with mentors who believe in their potential. This could be a teacher, a bilingual babysitter, or even a language exchange partner in the context of language learning. These mentors can offer unbiased support and encouragement, fostering a love for learning languages. And, of course, you, as the primary caregiver, must act as a mentor, offering support to your child. Tip number 4, nurture adaptability. Question: did you have any clue what AI was 2 years ago? Second question: do you know anyone who hasn't heard of ChatGPT today? With the exception of perhaps your 90-year-old grandmother. Adaptability has never been more important as the world around us changes at a dizzying pace. 2 years ago, most of us had never heard of the word AI. Now many of us cannot live without it. Like, you might even have an AI robot hoovering your floor at home. Remember how Adam Grant has identified adaptability as one of the most crucial core skills shared by successful people. And this is more true now than ever. Old jobs will have to go to be replaced by new jobs. We must teach our children to be adaptable. I truly believe this skill will set them up for success more than any other skill in life. When it comes to language learning, adaptability is also an incredibly useful principle. Encourage your child to explore different ways to practice languages. It can be music, games, cultural experiences. This adaptability will also help them succeed in school beyond languages and, more crucially, succeed in life beyond the classroom. Tip number 5, recognizing that there are different routes to fluency. Most of us were raised to believe that there's only one route to success in life. It looks something like this: study hard, get good grades, get a good degree, get a well-paid, stable job at one of the big 4, big 5, whatever firms, save up for retirement, retire at 65 and take it easy for 10 years before you drop dead. While this blueprint for success isn't completely devoid of merit, there really are so many different routes to success these days. You can train to be a plumber and start a successful business. You can become a YouTuber and make megabucks like Ali Abdaal, my favorite YouTuber. This is Grant's concept of equifinality in action in 2024 and beyond. There are multiple routes to success in life, and similarly in language learning, there are different paths to becoming fluent in more than one language. There is no one-size-fits-all. By all means, implement the techniques I share on this channel and in my book. Ta-da! And my blog post. But ultimately, your child is an individual and will chart their own path to multilingual fluency and, more broadly, success in life. And that's okay. Indeed, that's a good thing. What matters is for you to nurture your child's openness to discovering new ways to learn and grow. To wrap up, as the school year begins, let's inspire our children to unlock their hidden potential. With the right support and mindset, they can achieve truly amazing things in language learning and beyond. That brings us to the end of this Back to School mini-series. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe to this channel and check out my book, Bilingual and Trilingual Parenting 101, link down below. The 3rd edition will go live on the 9th of September. Woohoo! It's got all the info you need to begin your family's language journey, and you'll get access to a free cheat sheet plus a free planner template. And also, be sure to check out my everyday life, the perfect bilingual picture book that my sister and I created to help bilingual and trilingual and multilingual families discover the joy of reading no matter where you are. If you are in the early stages of raising a multilingual baby, or maybe you're still expecting your first child, check out my video where I share my top 5 tips for raising a bilingual or trilingual baby.